What's going on, world? Steve Dab 317 back with another reaction video, and I thought today I'll share a little bit of a blast from the past. I was talking to my brother yesterday, and I called him on FaceTime, and when he picked up the phone, I've got an alarm set to remind me to do push-ups every day. So when he picked up the phone, he had this song playing. It's a Nelly song called EI. This is the official music video, but I was thinking, like, you know what, I haven't heard this in forever, so I don't know, this won't be a first time reaction, but it's something I haven't heard in probably 10 years. I don't know. So
yo, I ain't finna keep turning you cats up like this in this game, man. There's got to be something popping in that.
What's popping in that?
hey, look, this was back before Nelly got swole. If any of y'all kind of followed Nelly's career, at one point, like, Nelly was serious in the gym. Him and Dr. Dre.
Oh, Flex got that party on the south side, jumping off. Hey, come on, let's go. Let's show this. Hey, come on. Nelly.
Never got over that part. Never got over that part. I'm a sucker for cornrows and manicured toes. That man say manicured toes, but I mean, he from St. Louis. Like, Nelly was real deal like country, what we would consider being country. So, you know, maybe it is called manicures down there. I don't know, but man, this song it just brings back. If you see me grinning, it's just bringing back a ton of memories. Yeah.
And manicured toes, Cindy Capri pants and parasuit clothes. I'm hot to Diddy and City with one or two goals. I'm dropping them out of high school straight into the pros. I know, and I love it when you make your knees touch your elbows and break it down low to the floor. There you go. Now throw it on me, showing every time I bust a rhyme, baby, give me some more. You say it like that when I from, and I'll be right back. Yeah, that's my very next line. I use it time after time when I'm speaking my mind. It's no matter from shooting game to a pigeon to dime. I ask you who that is talking about the dick. Somebody.
Yo, like, did Nelly put St. Louis on the map? Like, I'm trying to think. Like, man. I guess Nelly and the St. Lunatics, I should say. But, like, I'm trying to think of another artist who, at least per the artist that I can recall off the top of my head, like, if you say St. Louis, the first person that comes to my mind is Nelly. Hands down, by a landslide. Very first person. If it's somebody else comes to your mind first, let me know who it is. Not saying that he's necessarily better or worse than them. I'm just curious to hear some of your thoughts as well. Hey.
It's no matter from shooting game to a pigeon to dime. I ask you who that is talking about the dick. Somebody probably jealous because they got it. But ain't nobody else dropping like this.
Should we apologize? Or I'll leave them pissed? Hey! Some of the stuff that's edited out on this video is, I don't know, because all he said was A, so anyways. Like this. Should we apologize? Oh, he said pissed. Maybe you couldn't say pissed whenever they did this edit. That's what he said.
Yo, it's too hot up in here, man. Oh, so what else popping tonight? Show me.
Hey, it's a party popping up in the U.
Ready, so? Let's do that then.
All right, let's roll. Nolly.
That Cuddy, boy. Wee.
Money long. Pass up the skirt to talk to the phone. Some say I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You ain't about money, then best be gone. I'm flashy. Double takes when you walk past me. Nasty. Don't be scared, boo, go ahead and ask me. I drive fast, call me Jeff Gordon in a black SS with the navigation. Some smell amazing. Got a chick rolling up, half black and Asian. Another one page on. telling me to come home. Her husband on vacation and left her home alone. I use the beach well, flowers, weight loss, vows. I'm fat on the iceberg slim in one shower. Get a room at Trump Tower just to hit the 3 hours.
Hit the hey, listen, and I know in one of my videos, what was it? It was one of my Tom McDonald react. I want to say it was to the reaction video. I'll put a link up. But Tom McDonald America, I want to say it's on that video. But I talked about how before Trump ran for president, there were a lot of different artists who would frequently mention him in the songs, and then he just gave reference to Trump Towers. That's why I had to stop and say that. I'm gonna go back. I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to, every time I do a reaction video, because I'm going to do a lot of reaction videos from stuff I used to listen to, and I catch that, I'm going to stop and say something about it. I'm going to try to maybe do a compilation or something. But half black and Asian, telling me to come on. I left her home alone. Power.
Trump Tower, just to hit the 3 hours. Kick the up out the room, cause she used the word hours. Hey, underlay, mommy, E-I-E-I. What's poppin' now? Underlay, mommy, E-I-E-I. If the head like Nelly red, underlay, mommy, E-I-E-I. What's poppin' now? Underlay, mommy, E-I-E-I. If the head like Nelly red, a whole of that sticky. Wash my hands under a gold spout. When feeling icky, off in a I ain't picky, start frontin' when the show's out.
What you mean 20 inches when they roll out?
Come and give me big faces when they fold out. Is your window make me pull that out? I keep her close out when the door out. Then I slide
Then the Escalade.
Me and Key inside look like
Escapade.
me and he, Frosty, Roger the Rabbit and Bugsy. You understand me? Rap wrist like mummies. If you compare me to your local.
Dang, look at. Hold on.
Frosty, Roger the Rabbit and Bugsy. You understand me? Rap wrist like.
Look at the size of the watches and stuff that, like, I mean, obviously that was in style back in, but you look at the watches, and I don't just have a Fitbit, but like I'm not into jewelry, watches, rings, and stuff. But if you look at the size of what people wear, it's just, I don't know, it's just interesting to see how much it's changed. Even the way they dress, like, game's a whole lot different now. I guess it'll go full circle. Like in another 20, 30 years, this style will probably be back in. Who knows? Maybe longer than that. Maybe like 50, 60 years or something.
Like mummies, if you compare me to your local grocery, then you'll see I got more carrots than Aldi, more bread than Aldi. You can bag and scan me, sure like Albi, meet the ticks in Maui. Hey, underlay, mommy, E-I-E-I. What's poppin' now? Underlay, mommy, E-I-E-I. If the head like
Y'all notice how hard he and his crew represent St. Louis? Like, that's dope. Like, literally in, man, I want to say he represents St. Louis hard in all of the videos I can think of off the top of my head.
Somebody said it's a party.
Listen, but you know what? Oh, look at the wheels! Look at the wheels on that joint! Just think he was killing it back in. He's got, I don't. Those might be 20. Those might be 20s. I'm trying to think, man. I see, because you know people putting, man, 4s and 6s and 8s and all kind of stuff on cutties now. I'm trying to eyeball it. I think those might be 20s. 17s probably would have required a bit more tire, and they probably, because that's a big wheel too. I think those are probably 20s. But anyways, like, man, that's, I can't remember the last time I seen this video. This might, have I? Yeah, I've seen this video before. But yeah, anyways, man, I just wanted to kind of do a blast from the past and, you know, listen to a little bit of Nelly, man. Listen. Something hanging out the side of the car. But listen, like, back in, like, the country grammar days, in the Nellyville day, like, bro, Nelly was crushing it on the scene. If you're If you're a bit younger than me, you're not already familiar with Nelly, check out definitely some of his older albums. You can check them all out. But definitely Country Grammar is a banger, beginning to end. Nellyville, banger, beginning to end. And I still, to this day, I have no idea what EI stands for. I literally have no idea. Back then, I didn't really dissect lyrics. I was just listening and riding. And anyways, that's another one for you. Steve Dab, 317. I'm going to have some old school stuff, some new school stuff, some stuff from the 80s, 90s, 2000s. I'm going to do it all. Peace.